Hey class, it's Mr. Dow. I want to welcome everybody to the winter 2020 version of this English 101 course and to kind of take you through a quick tutorial of just how the class kind of runs. Let's navigate the site a little bit. I'm on my dashboard here. Everybody who has a Canvas setup will have a dashboard. You have one. So I'm just going to click on our class icon to get into the class itself. And here it is. What I'm seeing right now is the instructor's view of the class. I'm going to switch this over and get into the student view, so I'm going to see it exactly the way a student would see it. Let's go to settings. All right, am I in settings yet? Nope. Come on, get me to settings. There we go. Let's go to the student view. All right, here we are. This is what you should be seeing when you are on the site. Basically, you have a very short sort of menu bar over here on the left. I took out most of the stuff that's on there because it's mostly just confusing, adding a lot of extraneous options which we don't need. You can always check your grades. You can connect to the library, connect to student services, etc. The course itself is going to run here in this main this main page right here. I set everything up in weekly modules. Each module has a list of everything to do that week, and instructions are on there, and assignments can be submitted directly through the modules. One that you'll see, there's only 1 week set up right now. I tend to put maybe 1 or 2 weeks up at a time. I don't really want people working ahead unless there's a need to do that. Kind of contact me. So I'll be putting up modules kind of each week, and I might get a little bit ahead of that. But that's kind of the way it works. So in every module, though, each week you will see that the first page is always this. It's called What to Do and Think About This Week, and you want to go in there and see what's in there. It's not a simple repetition of the stuff that follows. It is the most complete list of what's actually due. So sometimes you have things in here that are not going to be on the other pages in the module. Basically, though, if you go to this list right here, take a look, what to do and think about this week, you'll see we have a list of 12 things that need to happen this week. Some are pretty small, like watch this video. Some are large, like read these 2 short stories. So this is the full list. Now, when I put something on the list where there are specific instructions, like I say, take the syllabus quiz. Well, the syllabus quiz is one of the other pages on the module. Let's go back and take a quick look again at the overall module. There's the syllabus quiz right there. There's the syllabus quiz, there's the discussion board, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of correspondence between these different pages and list up here, but it's not a perfect match. So again, always start on this. Don't ever skip this what to do and think about this week page. That's the full list. Sometimes there's reading assignments that are only available on this page and not available anywhere else. Don't get caught up by trying to simply go through your course dashboard up here of assignments. That's not a complete list. Don't go through the grade book and try to do the assignments that way. Go through this first page and do the assignments that way. As far as what the assignments are, this first week, you can see what we're doing is, let's take a look at the list again. Okay, I'll put this video right here and replace that. You have to read the syllabus, then you take a quiz about the syllabus, then you post a response to discussion 1, which basically just tells the class kind of who you are and what you're doing in here. And then I have you do an exercise on your reading habits. You read an essay on why we use short stories. You read 2 short stories, you read this essay on plot structure, another essay on characterization, do an exercise in characterization, an exercise on all the plot terms here, all the literary analysis terms, and you do the first of the mechanics grammar review exercises. I would say none of these things are particularly time consuming, but there are 12 different items here. So my advice, as always, to everybody in this class is start early. Don't wait till the last second to try to do this work. Falling behind makes it very difficult to get through the course because each week is about the same in terms of how much work is required of you. This week you have a lot of reading to do, not really that much writing. By week 3 we'll be doing more writing than reading. And as I try to make very clear on the syllabus, some of the assignments, when they deal with the papers that we're writing, there's 2 papers that you turn in before this is over. The preliminary writing, like an outline or a draft paragraph, those are submit until you get it right assignments. So you can count on having to do that at least each one of those assignments, at least twice and maybe 3 times. I'll be making comments saying, you know what, you need to do this, you need to do that before you move forward, et cetera, et cetera. And that's done specifically to try to help you be ready for other college writing assignments. Revision is really the strongest tool I can think of. So the point being, it could take time. to do that. When people try to rush through this class or try to do things at the last second and turn them in, it basically it never works out. So read through the syllabus and kind of try to keep up as much as you can. All right, that's all I really wanted to say about this. I think if you have specific questions about any of these assignments, about the way the course is going to run, feel free to contact me at any time. I respond within 24 hours to all emails. But basically, this first week here, what you're seeing in the first week, that is kind of representative of what's going to happen every single week. And you'll see that each week, all these assignments are due on the following Saturday at 9 in the morning. There are specific policies if there are things are late, and there might be some point deductions, et cetera, et cetera. The assignments will consist of things you read and comment on, exercises where you submit some answers to some questions, or paper assignments where you submit, which you submit in parts, and finally, when I've gone through those parts, we get to them. We get to the complete assignment done. But all right, best thing to do is to get started. Respond to me. Let me know what's going on, and hopefully, good luck to everybody. All right, I will see you further on down this semester.